Hey, everyone. Welcome back to this channel, where we help you take control of your money and live your best life. Today, we're diving into a super practical topic: how to create a budget that actually works. Whether you're starting from scratch or fine-tuning your current budget, I'll guide you through 10 simple steps to get your finances in order. And trust me, this is the kind of advice that actually sticks. Let's jump in. 1. Assess your financial situation. Step 1. Assess your financial situation. You can't budget effectively without knowing what's coming in and going out. So here's what to do. First, track your income. Write down every single source: your salary, freelance gigs, side hustles, even that random $50 your cousin owes you. Get the full picture. Next, evaluate your expenses. Grab your bank statements or open your budgeting app and sort everything into 2 buckets. Fixed expenses, like rent or utilities, and variable expenses, like groceries or dining out. You might be surprised at how much those small coffee runs add up. Finally, determine your financial goals. Are you saving for a dream vacation? Building an emergency fund? Or maybe you're tackling some debt? Write these goals down so you know what you're working toward. 2. Categorize your spending. Alright, step 2. Categorize your spending. This is where you divide your expenses into 4 major groups. First, the essentials, things you absolutely need to survive. Think rent, utilities, groceries, and insurance. These are your non-negotiables. Next, debt repayment. This includes things like credit cards, student loans, or that car loan. Prioritize this. It's key to freeing up your future budget. Third, savings. Whether it's for retirement, an emergency fund, or short-term goals like a new gadget, this category is a must. Finally, discretionary spending. This is the fun stuff: dining out, hobbies, entertainment. But remember, this should only take up a small portion of your budget. 3. Choose a budgeting method. Step 3 is choosing a budgeting method. There are lots of ways to budget, so pick one that works for your lifestyle. Let's go through the top 4. The 50/30/20 rule is simple and great for beginners. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes to needs, things like rent, groceries, and utilities. 30% is for wants, dining out, entertainment, or that streaming subscription. And 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. This method helps you balance your spending without overcomplicating things. Next up, zero-based budgeting. With this method, every single dollar of your income gets a job, whether it's for spending, saving, or investing. Say you earn $3,000 a month. You allocate all of it to your expenses, savings, and debt until there's $0 left unassigned. This method is perfect if you like structure and knowing exactly where your money is going. Then there's the envelope system, which works for those who need a tangible way to stay within limits. Here's how it works. Assign a spending category to each envelope, like groceries, entertainment, or gas. You either use physical cash or digital envelopes in apps to track your spending. Once an envelope is empty, that's it. No more spending in that category. And finally, the pay yourself first method. This one's all about prioritizing savings. Before you even think about bills or shopping, you transfer a set amount into your savings account. It's super motivating to see your savings grow before anything else. 4. Make your budget realistic. Now, step 4. Make your budget realistic. Because, let's face it, if your budget feels impossible, you won't stick to it. Start with actual numbers, not guesses. Look at your past 3 months of spending to see what you typically spend on groceries, entertainment, and other categories. That way, you're setting realistic limits. Life happens, so build in some wiggle room for unexpected expenses. Maybe it's car repairs or a last-minute gift for a friend. A little flexibility can prevent you from blowing your budget entirely. And don't forget to set aside a little fun money. Budgeting doesn't have to be all work and no play. Even $20 a week for coffee or a movie can help you stick with your plan without feeling deprived. 5. Use tools to help you stay on track. Step 5 is all about using tools to make budgeting simple and stress-free. There are so many great options out there, so let me walk you through a few. First up, budgeting apps. Apps like Mint, Enab short for you need a budget, and Pocket Guard are fantastic for tracking your income, expenses, and financial goals all in one place. These apps connect to your bank accounts, categorize your spending automatically, and even send alerts if you're overspending. It's like having a personal finance coach in your pocket. If you prefer a hands-on approach, spreadsheets are a classic tool. You can create your own or download free templates online. Just plug in your numbers, and you'll have a clear picture of your finances. This is great if you like customizing your budget to the last detail. Finally, don't underestimate the power of calendar reminders. Set them for bill due dates, payday, or even a monthly budget review. This helps you stay consistent and avoid any surprises, like a forgotten payment or missed goal update. 6. Automate what you can. Step 6. Automate your finances. Automation is a total game changer because it takes the effort out of staying consistent. Let me show you how to do it. First, automate your savings. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your savings account every payday. For example, if your goal is to save $200 a month, schedule a $100 transfer every 2 weeks. This way, you're paying yourself first without even thinking about it. Next, automate your bill payments. Most utilities, credit card companies, and loan providers let you set up autopay. This is perfect for avoiding late fees and keeping your credit score in check. Just make sure you always have enough in your account to cover the bills. The beauty of automation is that it removes decision fatigue. You don't have to remember to save or pay bills. It just happens. And that's one less thing to worry about. And there you have it, steps 5 and 6 to making a budget that really works. By using the right tools and automating your finances, you'll save time, reduce stress, and stay on track with your money goals. Now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments. Are you team budgeting app or team spreadsheet? I'd love to hear what works best for you. Now let's look at number 7. Track and adjust regularly. Step 7 is tracking and adjusting your budget regularly. Think of your budget as a living thing. It needs regular check-ins to stay healthy. First, set aside time weekly or monthly to review your spending. Pull up your budgeting app, spreadsheet, or bank statement and compare your actual spending to your plan. For example, did you stick to your grocery budget? Are there any surprise expenses you didn't account for? Tracking helps you catch these things early. If you find that you're consistently over-budgeting or under-budgeting in certain areas, adjust your categories. For instance, maybe you always spend more on groceries than you planned. Increase that category slightly and cut back in another area, like dining out. Your budget should reflect your real life, not some ideal version of it. Tracking isn't just about numbers. It's about understanding your habits. The more you track, the better you'll get at predicting your spending and making adjustments that actually work. 8. Build in rewards and flexibility. Step 8. Build in rewards and flexibility. A budget shouldn't feel like a punishment. In fact, celebrating small wins and staying flexible will help you stick to it long-term. First, celebrate your progress. Did you reach a savings milestone? Stick to your grocery budget for the month? Give yourself a reward, like a nice meal, a fun activity, or even just a fancy coffee. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it's important to recognize your hard work and stay motivated. Life is unpredictable, so your budget needs to adapt. Got a new job with a higher salary? Allocate more to savings or treat yourself a little more. Moved to a new city with higher rent? Adjust your categories to fit your new reality. The key is to see your budget as a tool that works with you, not against you. By building in rewards and staying flexible, you're more likely to stick to your budget and actually enjoy the process. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. And there you have it. Steps 7 and 8 to creating a budget that really works. Tracking and adjusting your budget keeps it relevant, and rewarding yourself makes the journey fun. Now I want to hear from you. How do you celebrate your financial wins? Drop your ideas in the comments. I might even try a few myself. Let's continue with number 9. Eliminate or reduce debt. Step 9 is eliminating or reducing debt. If you're carrying debt, paying it off should be a top priority because it frees up more money for your goals and gives you peace of mind. Start by tackling high-interest debts like credit cards, These types of debt grow quickly and can eat up a big chunk of your income in interest payments. For example, if you have a credit card with a 20% interest rate, paying it off as soon as possible will save you tons of money in the long run. Next, choose a debt repayment strategy that works for you. Here are two popular ones. The snowball method. Pay off your smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate. This gives you quick wins and keeps you motivated. The avalanche method. Pay off the debt with the highest interest rate first. This saves you the most money over time, but it might take longer to see progress. Pick the method that matches your personality and financial situation. The most important thing is to stay consistent and keep going. Last but not the least, number 10. Stay accountable. Step 10. Stay accountable. Let's be real. Budgeting and paying off debt can feel overwhelming at times. That's why accountability is so important. Start by sharing your financial goals with someone you trust, like a friend, family member, or partner. For example, if your goal is to pay off $5,000 in debt, let them know. They can encourage you, check in on your progress, and even celebrate milestones with you. If you're feeling overwhelmed or don't know where to start, consider working with a financial advisor. They can help you create a personalized plan, optimize your budget, and give you expert guidance to reach your goals faster. The key to success is staying consistent. Review your budget regularly, adjust it as needed, and don't be afraid to refine your system over time. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making steady progress toward your goals. And that's it. 10 steps to creating a budget that actually works. Reducing debt and staying accountable will keep you on track and help you build the financial freedom you deserve. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you more of a snowball or avalanche person? Drop your choice in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this series, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more money tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.